Hello, everybody out there in YouTube land. It's Barb here with barbstamps.com. And so it must be a Thursday night because I'm live at 4 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Mountain, 6 p.m. Central, and 7 p.m. Eastern. I hope that you've all had a fantastic week. If you are here watching me, please leave me a comment or give me a thumbs up or something to let me know that I scheduled this correctly. Because I hate it when that happens. Ooh, I see a thumbs up, so that must mean somebody's watching. Thank you, whoever you are. Hello, Mesa. Good to see you. Thank you so much for joining us from Milwaukee. We've got Pat and Mary and Barb. Good name, by the way, Barb. Noreen and Kim and Nancy. Yay, everybody's getting in here. Woohoo! So I have to know, did you guys get notifications on YouTube or did you find this from Facebook? Because I'm trying to figure out what the heck is going on with YouTube. A lot of people are not getting their YouTube notifications, and I find it very frustrating since if you are subscribed to my channel and you have clicked that you want notifications, YouTube is supposed to be telling you. But who knows? All right, I've got to find myself here on my iPad, and that way I can see your comments. Oh, Nancy said YouTube. Yay, that's good. That means maybe it's working for some people, because last week there was a lot of people that said that they did not get the notifications. Mary says she did not. Tony got both. All right. Noreen did. Okay, well, I guess that's good. Some people are. So if you are not getting YouTube notifications and you are subscribed to my channel, I think, well, maybe not when it's live. I'm not sure. There should be a little, I'm losing my mind. A little icon in the bottom right-hand side of the screen that you should be able to subscribe with. So you can subscribe to my channel. And then once you do that, I think you can, something might pop up to have you choose your notifications, and you would want to choose all, because every time I upload a video or go live, you'd want to know about it, right? And I don't do that. I mean, it's not too much. It's not like you're going to get notifications, 5 times a day. That won't do it. That won't happen because I don't load things on here 5 times a day. Could you just imagine? Who would have time for that, right? Okay, good. So a lot of you are getting your notifications from YouTube. Okay. Oh, right. Mary said the bell is ring. So yeah, if you click the little notification bell, that should also work. But who knows? Who knows, right? So I have to tell you guys something. I've been on the struggle bus a little bit with this dyeing of my own hair. I have some hair right here and right here, like little hairs, and they will not take the color. Does anybody know what I can do about that? It's like I slathered the color on there, and I leave that stuff on my hair a very long time. And for some reason, these pieces over here, they just do not hold the color at all, and it's driving me crazy. So if anybody has any tips for me about what I could do, if there's something I could put on the hair before I dye it, or if there's a special dye I need to try, or anything, if anybody has any tips or tricks, let me know. I need to know because it's driving me crazy. So yeah. So hopefully somebody can help me out that's out there. If you're a hairdresser, that'd be awesome. I know you're probably going to say I should come in and see you. I get that, but I'm going to do my own. No, I don't think anybody can really see it except me. I'm the one who sees it. And you know how it is when you see things on yourself, even if nobody else notices, you notice it and you know it, and it kind of drives you crazy. Anyway, that's one of the things that's driving me crazy. Another thing I wanted to chat with you guys about is On Stage. Stampin' Up's On Stage is happening in Raleigh, North Carolina. Oh my gosh, in like 2 weeks. I believe it's the 13th, 14th, and 15th. And I'm going to be there with my besties. So I wanted to let you guys know, if you guys see me wandering around in Raleigh, North Carolina, at the convention center, whatever, please come up and say hi. I would love to meet you if I have never met you before, or I would love to see you again if I have met you at a previous Stampin' Up event. I'd love to take a picture with you, whatever. So please come up and talk to me if you see me. I'm super friendly. Not just on these lives, but I'm super friendly in person too. So if you see me, please come up and talk to me. You'll notice me with my kind of longish red hair. And I'll probably be wearing some dark colored clothing because I am a dark colored clothing gal. So probably a black sweater, dark blue sweater, black hoodie, something like that. So if you see me, come say hi. All right, what else? My son's coming to visit on Saturday. I'm so excited. So I asked him this morning if he'd like to come over for dinner on Sunday, but he said he was going skiing, so he couldn't. He said, but I am coming to town on Saturday. Would you like to have lunch? Like, of course I would. But I said, your dad has to work, so is there any way that you could come here and we could have lunch here when he's on his break? So he said, yeah, I'll pick up some pizza and some calzones from this place here in town, the Bighorn Mercantile that we love. And so he's going to come by with the pizza and we're going to have lunch. And then I think he's going to change his oil or something like that. So I'll get to see him for a little while, and his little doggy too. Yay. So I'm pretty excited about that. What else is going on around here? I mean, there's not really much. Well, you can knock on wood because that's probably a good thing. I've just been working a lot. Today was the first day of the Wildflower Celebrations Retreat weekend, and we have already posted 5 projects, and then Kelly was live today with 2 more fantastic projects. So that's 7. I've got 8 projects tomorrow. And then Dina's got 7 projects on Saturday. So I still have some boxes left if you guys are interested, and I would love to have you join me, and the link is in the description of this video. I saw Judy say, how is my stomach after my surgery? You know, it's pretty darn good. I honestly can't, my hair is driving me crazy today, you guys. Anyway, I can't complain. I think I've mentioned this before, but I used to love eating Cheerios, plain old boring Cheerios with skim milk. That was my favorite breakfast. And then all of a sudden it started making my tummy not like it. I don't want to get into too much graphic detail, but it required bathroom breaks. And so I had to stop eating Cheerios. And so I didn't eat Cheerios for 5 years, 6 years. And I tried every once in a while, I thought, oh, maybe no, I could never eat Cheerios. And I was so sad because that is my absolute favorite cereal. Well, after I had my gallbladder surgery, I decided to try. I thought, well, why not try? I've got some different things going on inside myself, so maybe we'll try. So I tried it. And it's perfect. I can eat Cheerios every single day. Sometimes I eat it twice a day, depending on if my husband's working the night shift and I don't want to cook food for myself. I'll have Cheerios again. So yeah, so I have Cheerios every day, and I cannot tell you how happy I am about that. It's like one of those really dumb things in life, but I mean, it just makes my life so much better. Being able to eat Cheerios every day. So other than that, I have some, it gurgles sometimes and, whatever. And yeah, but for the most part, yeah, I don't have any ill effects from having my gallbladder taken out. None whatsoever. So yeah, it's a good thing. So yeah, I mean, and I had to quit drinking soda, which of course is a good thing because soda was just not, it gave me a lot of heartburn and, bubbles in the belly. And so I had to quit drinking soda, which is fine. So I haven't had soda since June. I guess every once in a while I'll try it just to see if it still affects me poorly. And it does. But it's like, I would like to be able to go out to lunch with somebody and have a soda, instead of water all the time, because water is so boring. But that's my life. I drink water all the time now. So, but yeah, I mean, if anybody's out there and you think I have to get my gallbladder out, oh my gosh, it was like the simplest thing. Okay, I shouldn't say simplest because I had the first couple days I was pretty rough. It was my own fault because I think I ate something I shouldn't have, but it was pretty rough. But after that, I mean, my incisions did not hurt at all. They all healed up just fine. And I have not had any ill effects since. I heard a lot of people say, oh, well, you can't eat pizza after you have gallbladder surgery. You can't do this. You can't have this. I eat whatever I want. So I probably shouldn't because there's a lot of crap food that I eat that I shouldn't eat, but I eat whatever I want. I don't have any problems. So yay me. Enough about that. So, trying to think if there's anything else exciting. I mean, no, there's not. Judy says she ate everything after hers too. Yeah, see, and I was like terrified that I wasn't going to be able to eat pizza again because next to Cheerios, pizza is my second favorite food. So I was kind of sad that I might not be able to eat pizza. I was happy to give up the soda, but I would have been very sad to have to give up the pizza. So there you go. All right, what do we got here? Noreen says she's going to on stage. Oh, Nanette's going to go. Yay, I'm excited to see you guys. Hello to Lisa. Oh, Nancy eats Cheerios every day too. Plain and with the banana. There you go. Flo loves plain Cheerios with milk and a banana. Sue likes the apple cinnamon. I haven't tried those. Eat whatever. Yep. And Nell said the same thing. She had hers out and no problems. So yeah, Tony's going to be at On Stage. Tony, I think I met you last year, didn't I? I don't think I'd met you before that, but I think I met you last year. So I'll look forward to seeing you again. Yay. What else do we have going on around this basement of mine? Not much. Oh, the last 2 years. Oh my gosh. I am so old, Tony. I cannot remember. I can't remember anything. Like, I can't remember what I ate yesterday, except I know that I ate Cheerios. Other than that, I couldn't tell you what else I ate because I'm old and I can't remember. Okay. I know I'm not that old, but I feel like I just cannot remember things at all. Like, my memory is very poor. I've been doing this exercise stuff. I've been trying to exercise every single day. It's nothing fantastic. It's nothing super hard. It's just, I found this really cool YouTube channel. It's called Senior Shape Fitness. And the gal, her name is Lauren, and she's just the cutest little thing. Of course, all those fitness people are cute. And so she does these like really wonderful workouts for seniors. I consider myself a senior because I can't be running around doing all that aerobics and weightlifting and all that stuff. So most of the things she has, it's like low impact, really light weights. If it's a weight training class, she does some yoga. She does chair yoga. She has a ton of videos on there. And so I do one of her videos every morning. Like I said, it's like maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes. So it's like nothing, horrendous or terrible or super hard or anything like that. Yeah, I get a little sweaty and my heart does get to racing, which is good because it's supposed to. But I've just decided that I'd love to lose some weight. But aside from that, I would love to make sure that my heart is healthier than it is. And that if I ever have grandchildren, I will be able to pick them up, like get on the floor and play with them and not want to die when I try to get up. So I'm hoping this will help. I've been doing it pretty religiously for the last 2 months since New Year's. I think I've skipped 4 days, maybe. I really don't give myself an excuse to not do it. I do it every single day, unless like something came up and I couldn't do it, which was like 4 times. And yeah, I am really enjoying it. So if you guys are looking for something that's low impact, that's good for if you have arthritis or a bad back or whatever, Senior Shape Fitness YouTube channel. Chef's kiss. It's amazing. Okay. I think that's all the chit-chatting I have because I don't really have much to talk about because nothing happens here. Again, knock on wood. Okay, I'm going to flip the camera and we're going to get started with some fun stamping. Today I am using the Ocean Friends bundle. Nell says she didn't get to go to On Stage. Oh, I'm so sorry, Nell. Maybe you can go next year. Wait a second. My phone didn't switch. Oh, there we go. Okay. Maybe you can go next year. I hope so, because it really is a fun event. It is kind of crazy and you don't sleep a whole lot, but it is what it is, right? Okay, let me get my glasses on here so I can see what's going on. Clip my hair back so that this mop isn't hanging in my face. And as you guys may know, tomorrow is the last day that you can join Stampin' Up! During celebration and receive free goodies. So right now, if you join, you can get 2 sets of Stampin' Write markers and this stamp set called Handmade Designs, or you can get $30 extra in your starter kit. The kit ships free for $99, so it's an amazing deal. The 2 sets of markers in the stamp set have a value of $91, so yeah. And these are the new style markers with the nice new bullet tip. If you were wondering, we used to have a kind of a writing tip, but it was kind of hard to color with because it was basically for writing. That's the name of them. And so I really like these bullet tip markers better. So that's what you would get. Okay, I did talk a little bit about the wildflower celebrations. Met you in the girls' usher. We took a picture. Okay, Nell, I am the worst. And I don't remember. I've met so many people, but I am so glad to have met you. So that's awesome. Thank you for coming up and talking to us. Yes. Anyways, you can get the online version if you don't want to pay for the swag box. I totally get it. The online version gets you into the Facebook group, plus get you the PDF. The PDF is going to go out after the event is over, so probably like Monday. But I do have some swag boxes left if you're interested. Okay. I have a new class called the Heart-Shaped class. It uses the Heart-Shaped bundle from Celebration, and it is a set of 4 cards. You make 2 of each for a total of 8. It comes with envelopes. It comes with some of these brand new, I actually have them here, I think, or I did. Oh, come on, Barb. Come on, Barb. You know what? I know where they are, so give me like 2 seconds. Okay, that was probably 5 seconds, but anyway, it's going to come with these. This is a brand new product coming out on March 5th from our online exclusives line, and we are going to be using these, and we're going to be using the Floral Delight Vellum and the Floral Delight Designer Series paper. We're going to be using some Daffodil Delight ribbon and some baker's twine, and then these little goodies. Now, I do have some heart-shaped bundles available to add to your class registration if you would like. I can't invoice you for them until Saturday, since I'm not actually able to sell them until after celebration is over. But like I said, the class will go out later on in March after on stage, obviously. But yeah, so you'll get some of all this goodies in there, and the class makes 8 cards. It comes with envelopes, and the shipping is also included in that. So if you are interested in getting a class to go with the heart-shaped bundle, link is in the description. All right, I have one Mixed Media Florals class kit left if you're interested in that. These are kind of the little sneak peeks of the 4 cards. You make 8 of them, and it's a really fun class. I loved making the cards for it, and the link to that is also in the description, or you can just get the PDF if you don't want the kit. We just talked about that. Here's my new host code, ZUQ4CXTF. And that is, you can use that starting today for the next few weeks. And if you do use the host code and your order is over $50, you'll get a kit to make the cards I'm making today. And if your order is over $75, you will also receive an embellishment. It'll be a surprise because I have some extra embellishments here again. And I'm not really using embellishments on these cards because I'm using those teeny tiny little starfish for my embellishments because they're so cute. Also, if you order from me in February, so today or tomorrow, you'll get the Mixed Media Florals PDF with any size order. And you'll get the global tutorial if your order is over $50. Now, if you wait until March to order, boy, do I have a double whammy for you. Both of my collaborations that I do every month use the Floral Delight bundle, suite, whatever you want to call it. And so you're going to get 22 card ideas if your order's over $50 with me in March with that Floral Delight. It is the most amazing bundle. All right, my VIP Facebook group, I'm going to be drawing some winners tomorrow for people that have been commenting throughout the month. So if you are in the group and you haven't done any commenting yet, please go into the group. It's on Facebook. It's Barb Stamps VIPs. And do some commenting on some of the things in there, and then I can add your name to the drawing. So there you go. Judy says she loves my VIP group. Thank you so much, Judy. I appreciate that. I'm glad that you're in it. Stamp Happy Academy. We are super excited about Stamp Happy Academy, as always. And I actually have a layout today for you that was a layout that I demonstrated during a live that I did in Stamp Happy Academy back in July of 2024. So I wanted to share with you that to let you know that Stamp Happy Academy is amazing, and it has so many card layouts and videos using the card layouts to make like 2 or 3 extra cards. And so it's just amazing. That is with the premium or live membership. The basic membership houses all of our online classes. So the 3 of us do online classes each month or each week, and then we put those on Stamp Happy Academy. All right, and then I do have adhesive kits if anybody's interested. They come in a cute little striped pouch. Here's one. And I still have one of these left. So if you want a super cute hand crocheted octopus by my daughter, order an adhesive kit quickly and you'll get the last one. Okay, let's get stamping, shall we? So as I said, I'm using the Ocean Friends bundle, which is the stamp set and then, of course, the coordinating dies. And I think my goal every time I do one of these weekly classes with one of these bundles is to use every single stamp set and every single die in the bundle, because I think that's a super helpful thing for you to see everything in action. And I think I did it. Again, I don't do it every time, but I think I did it this time, so I'm pretty excited. We're also going to be using the, what is this even called? Friends of the Ocean Designer Series paper. And if this isn't the most bright, fun, cheerful paper we have had in a long time, I do not know what is. I love this paper. It's so fun. It's so cute. And then you get some patterns on the back. Also, I guess I should do it like that. And then this page, you can die cut all of the lobsters and crabs with the dies in the bundle with these 2 pieces or 2, yeah, because there's 2 in each kit. 2 pages of designer series paper. We've got this fun kind of ombre stuff. I think I already showed you that one. I believe, yes. This one, I think we showed you that one too. I think so. Anyway, there's just so many fun, bright patterns. We're also going to use this Berry Burst glimmer paper on one of the cards because why not? It's a coordinating color. And this paper happens to be on the last chance list, in case you didn't know. For $4.80, you get one of each of these colors. You get the Old Olive, the Berry Burst, and the white. And it's on the last chance list for $4.80. So it's while supplies last. Okay. So let's bring in our, I'm also using the mixed labels stamp set for my inside sentiments because I do like to stamp something on the inside, and this doesn't have that many sentiments that you could do outside and insides. So I decided to go with the mixed labels because I've really been enjoying this for my inside sentiments. Okay, this is a card that it's based on a card I received in a swap. Oh, there's my lobster. And so we're going to be doing this card. So this is a, what is this called? Summer Splash card base. So it's 8.5 by 5.5. We have a layer of white for the inside, 4 by 5.25. I took this piece of the designer series paper and I cropped out one of the everyday arches, and I will do this for you. If you get the kit, yours will come die cut out, and we're going to flip it over. I thought that was a pretty fun idea. This is 4 by 5.25. We got a scrap of white to do our lobster on. You're going to get a scrap of the Berry Burst glimmer paper, and you'll need to cut out this fun coral piece. This is probably my favorite piece in the whole bundle, is this coral. I just love this thing. Then you're going to get a scrap of lemon lime twist, I think. Yes. So that you can cut out 3 of these little starfish, because the starfish are just, that's my second favorite die in the whole set. And what else? I think that's it. So let's go ahead and stamp our lobster. Scooch those over to the side. I'm going to bring in a foam mat. And I'm going to start out by inking up the detailed parts of the lobster. And I'm going to do that in some Summer Splash. So let's get him nice and inky, and we will just stamp him right there on our scrap of white. And then we're going to come in with some Pool Party to do the second layer, which is the more bold piece. Now this is a bold stamp, and so I do like to use my Scotch tape to get any dust bits off of the stamp that may get on there, because photopolymer stamps are, they're pretty sticky. And so I like to make sure that, and my pad is very unevenly inked. So I'm trying to get ink on all sides. Okay, so now we're going to try to line up. What I try to do is line up at the bottom of the tail and then the claws. And so if I can get the bottom of the tail and the claws lined up, I feel like I'm in pretty good shape to make sure that the legs are also going to be lined up pretty good. So that is pretty good. And then I did die cut that, and you can see it will get a little lighter as your ink dries. It will fade just a slight bit, so it'll end up looking like that more than dark like this. All right, so let me close up my ink. Oh, that was a scrap. What do you know about that? I'm not opposed to using scraps. I'm going to clean these off just because they're so big. They definitely have the opportunity to spread their ink around. What am I doing? I need my sentiment stamp. Okay. So, oh, did I say we had a skinny piece of white? Where is that skinny piece of white? We're supposed to have a skinny piece of white. It was over on my other table. So it's 3/8 of an inch, and it's maybe about 2 inches long or so. I mean, the width doesn't really matter because we're going to trim it. But I'm going to stamp my Love You in Berry Burst. And since it is photopolymer, I'm going to put it up here on this. So I'm going to ink it up, and we're going to try to center it. And yep, that's decent. I'll take it. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not. You know how it is, right? Oh, Tony said she did her on-stage swaps with this. Oh, I can hardly wait to find you, Tony. Who knows what I'm going to bring? Okay. So I also thought it might be kind of fun if my lobster held on to my sentiment. So I am going to snip into this claw here. And then when we actually get this whole thing put together, he's going to kind of hold on to that for us. Actually, maybe I need to go a little deeper. That's just there. Okay. All right, that's some scraps that we don't need. All right, so for our assembly here, we are going to, I'm going to put this on with some dimensionals. So I'm going to add dimensionals to the back of this. I'm going to do corners, and then what I might do is, you know how you get these edges from your Stampin' Dimensionals when they're all used up? I think I'm going to pull those off and add some of them to the edges here. All right, so we'll do this, come in and get this other side. There we go. Okay. And then I think I can just pull these little center edges off as well. Where did that go? Right here. Okay, and then we'll stick it up here. I think that will be good. So what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to center this on our card base. Is it going to work? Who knows? We're going to give it our best shot here. See what happens. If any of you girls are going to On Stage, now that we know what Tony's using, so we can all try to find Tony and get her super cute Ocean Friends card. What else are you guys using for your On Stage swaps? If you're going. Of course, if you guys are not aware of what On Stage is, it is a demonstrator kind of convention. And this year it's being held in Raleigh, North Carolina. I have never been to Raleigh, North Carolina, so I am kind of excited about that. So it'll take me all day to get there. I got to fly from here to Denver and then from Denver to Raleigh. So I think I get there about 3:30. I leave here at 5:15 in the morning and get there at 3:30. So anytime you fly out of Sheridan, Wyoming, you have to fly out at the crack of dawn. Actually, it won't even be the crack of dawn because there won't be any sun at 5:15 in the morning. But you have to fly out of here super, super early. But I'm not complaining because I used to have to drive to Billings, Montana all the time to fly out of here, and that was kind of a bummer. Although my dad's up there, so it wasn't too terrible. Okay, so you saw what I did. I added the frame with dimensionals, and then I just added liquid glue to this part, which is just the opposite side. And then I threw that in there. So it's like this is a little bit raised, and then that's kind of indented in there. So now I'm going to add my, what is this called? My coral. And I'm just going to add a little bit of glue here and there. I'm not going to go too ham on it, because I feel like if it's kind of flailing in the wind, that's not a terrible thing. As you know, coral does kind of do a little waving in the ocean, I think. It's been a long time since I was going to say scuba dived. Yeah, I've never scuba dived. Snorkeled. It's been a long time since I snorkeled, so I don't know. Okay, so we're doing that. All right, then we've got our little lobster friend here, and I'm just going to kind of tuck him in behind that a little bit, I think. So how do I want to, if I do that, maybe I can do his tail too. We'll try this claw. So I'm going to stick him just a little bit into the coral here. There we go. And then we're going to bring in our little sentiment piece. Okay, Joy says she is missing. She's missing it. Oh, I'm so sorry, Joy. Well, definitely follow my Facebook page, and maybe you can kind of live vicariously through me. I'm hoping to post a number of things while I'm there. I think I might have got some glue on that claw, and I didn't mean to. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to kind of tuck this in here like this. So I'm just going to add a little glue to the back of it, and then we'll just tuck it into his claw. I don't know if I need it to be straight or if it can be a little wonky. I think we're going to go a little wonky. It's fine. I don't normally like wonky, but we're going to go with it. And then here's my embellishment. These adorable little starfish. I just think these things are so cute. I love the little detail, the little dots that Stampin' Up! Has in them. I need a silicone mat because I think I got too much glue on that. All right, so I'm going to put another one over here. And then I think I might stick one up there at the top. Okay. So somewhere up here. So cute. It's so bright and colorful. I just love it. And the glimmer paper, oh yes, please. Okay, so then for the inside, I already did it. I went ahead and used, this is where I've got to use a lot of the stamps. So I used this piece of seaweed here and this piece of coral. And I did the seaweed, just, you know, a tall one, a short one, a tall one, a short one, tall, short, tall, short. And I kind of flipped it sometimes so that the opposite end was at the top. And I just went all the way across in pumpkin pie. And then I added the coral 3 or 4 times across there. And then I added the bubbles. Now, I guess I lied. I didn't use this bubble. I didn't realize it was even in the stamp set. I pulled this one out and thought, oh, there's some bubbles. Awesome. So I used the bubbles. So I guess I'm a liar. I didn't use this bubbles. But I could have. I could have put them here, okay? If I would have been thinking. And then there's my sentiment from the mixed labels. All right. So let's get this on the inside. Try to center it as best we can. There we go. Ah, so cute. Okay. And now I have another lobster that I can use in another project. Let me get this out of here. Oh, you know what else I was going to do? I just saw it. So that Handmade Designs stamp set that you can get free when you join Stampin' Up! Right now, it has this fun handmade by stamp on it. And so I thought, I think I should probably mark my card, right? So I am going to stamp this in some Summer Splash on the back. And then I'm going to sign my name with my marker. So I like to do mine kind of at the bottom. Is that right side up? Yeah, you know me. I don't put the stickers on, so who knows if it's right side up or not. Handmade by, and then I will sign my name. There it is. How fun is that? In case you don't have this stamp set, we do have another one that has a handmade in it. I think it's this one. Yeah. It's called Sharing Loving Crafting. It's in the, I think it's in the annual catalog, I think. Or is it? No. I think it was an online exclusive. Was it? I don't know. All I know is if you put the number 164902 into the online store, it'll come up. And then it does have a little handcrafted by stamp, or you could put happiness inside on your envelope, which would be super fun. Here's the Stampin' Up! Copyright. And there's just some fun things in here. So yeah. So if you don't have this Handmade Designs, you could potentially get that if you wanted to stamp things on the back of your cards. Okay. Next card. I am going to do a tiny bit of cleanup here and get my next bucket. This is a card that I did for a swap. So it was quite a while ago when I actually made this card. So here's all the pieces and parts. What else do I need? Anything else that I'm looking at that I don't have? I think I got everything I need. Okay. So what this card has is Berry Burst is one of the colors. So we've got an 8.5 by 5.5 Berry Burst. And then I've got a 4 by 5.25 inch piece of Berry Burst that I ran through my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine with the Soft Waves folder, which I believe coordinates with this whole suite of products. So I will do this for you. I will emboss that for you if you do get the kit. So we can fold this in half and get our bone folder out here. There we go. And then to this embossed layer, we've got this little piece of Designer Series paper. That's the back of it. This is oh, did I write it down somewhere? Yeah, I think I did. 1.5 by 5.25. So it's going to go on here. Then you're going to get like a 1-inch strip of Summer Splash in your kit. And then you're going to use the little long wavy die and run that through your Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. And then we're going to add these two pieces together. So I'm just going to add a little bit of glue at the top here of this Designer Series paper. And then we're going to add it to this. So your strip is going to be a little longer than you need, which of course is never a bad thing. You can always trim that off. It would be bad if it was shorter, right? Okay. Do me a favor, guys. Give this video a thumbs up if you wouldn't mind. That does help my channel with YouTube. How it works and all that, I have no idea. All I know is it does. So if you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up, that would be awesome. And keep the comments coming because YouTube loves people that are engaging with my content. And so, yeah. All right, so I'm going to stick this on here. So it looks like that something is amiss. Judy says she already did it. Thank you, Judy. Okay, so I apparently have my berry burst is a little too long for all this. So I'm going to bring in my handy dandy little desk trimmer. Now, if you guys are interested in getting one of these little desk trimmers, I highly recommend them. I should have a link in the description of this video to find one that is basically the same thing on Amazon. This was a little trimmer that Stampin' Up! Gave away free with Celebration 1 year, and I love it. Oh, look what I did. Oh, I'm all ready to go, and I didn't cut this off. All right, so now we're ready. Okay, so then we've got some lemon lime twist. You've got a scrap of lemon lime twist. And with your lemon lime twist, you're going to get 6 of these pieces of coral. Or no, coral. What would this be? Seaweed, I guess. It would be some seaweed. Where's my other piece? I thought I had 6. I should have 6. Well, who knows? I mean, it's not going to matter. 5 is just 5. Oh, here it is. I was going to say 5 is fine. But you're going to get like a strip of lemon lime twist, and you'll want to cut out 6 of the seaweeds out of it. And so what we're going to do with the seaweeds is we're going to kind of stick them down. So they're going to be behind our little crab friend that is going to be on here. And we're going to like cut these off. So I think I'm just going to start doing that right now. So I'm going to snip the end of that off. And I'm going to add some glue to the end of it. And then I can just kind of tuck it right under there. There we go. And then maybe I'll snip off the end of that. We'll add this on. Okay. And then how about this one? We'll snip off the end of that. Add some more seaweed here. And we could just use the coral, but I already used the coral, and then I wouldn't be able to do my thing of telling you that I tried to use everything. So I'm going to stop right there because I'm going to do my crab, and then I'll figure out where my crab's going to set, and then I'll know how much more seaweed I need to put down. So you're going to get a scrap of white in your kit. And so we're going to do a little crab stamping here. And our crab is going to be stamped in Melon Mambo. Oh, goodness. I am so sorry for that. That was super loud. All right. So we're going to stamp the detailed crabby first. I find with this particular set, and this isn't the case with everything, but with this particular set, I find that doing the detailed piece first is easier for me to line it up. Whether that's going to be true for you or not, I have no idea, but it is for me. I need a scratch paper because I need to stamp this off. So here is a bold. Oh, I forgot to use my tape. Do I see any specks of stuff? I don't think so. I guess we'll find out when we stamp it off if I have any specks. No, I don't think so. Now I'm going to huff on it. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to try to do the bottom of the body and then the claws, and then hopefully the legs will just fall into line there. Pretty darn good. So now we have our Melon Mambo crab friend. Here he is, done. On my card that I did for a swap, I did a two-tone kind of thing. So I inked it up in the, how did I do this? It's been a while. I think I inked it up in the Berry Burst, and then I kind of used like a wet paper towel and kind of wiped off a little bit of it. And then I inked up both sides of it with a sponge dauber and some, no, that's not what I did. I used sponge daubers the whole time. So I did the sponge dauber in Berry Burst, and I kind of went right through the middle of the crab, and then I got the pumpkin pie and did the same thing. Now this happens to be pretty shiny, if you guys can see how shiny that is. So what I did was after I stamped this, I covered it with packing tape and then I die cut it. And then that gives it a shiny appearance. Isn't that cool? Packing tape is one of the it's an underused fantastic thing in stamping and die cutting. So I thought that was pretty cool. So that was my swap card. And you can see that I did use the coral here. But this one we're going to use the seaweed. Okay. Enough jabbering. So my crab's going to go about like this. All right, so you know what? We can even use some of these pieces that we've cut off, honestly. Let's just get a little glue on this one. And I can see here that I should be able just to tuck that right there. And then there's another piece, a little shorty there. All right. And let's go with this one here. So I think we can snip it off out like so. I'm just guessing. There's no rhyme or reason to this, you guys. So just do the same. Just guess. It'll be fine, whatever you end up doing. Okay. We might not even need all this. Who knows? I think maybe we'll definitely go with one more. So I'm going to snip that off. And we'll add a little glue. And then we can do that. And I think that's probably good. So now we can go ahead and add our little crab friend. And I'm going to try to use, oh, look at that. It was a scrap that I had already stamped on. I did not even know that. I pulled it out of my drawer. Let's see. I need some little pieces here. Yay, Julie likes my card. Thank you, Julie. I appreciate that. And you know what? I think I'm going to get some other little snippets here because I don't think I can get clear down on the actual legs, but I can get pretty close here. Too bad I stamped on that because it's making it hard for me to see where I should put the adhesive, but it is what it is. I am definitely a person that likes to recycle things. Okay. There we go. And now we have our cute little starfish. Again, just have to use them on every card because I just think they are so stinking cute. We'll get that one. And we'll kind of stick these here and whoops. Make sure we get the glue on the wrong side. Let's see. Jane says, does it matter if the waves in the embossing folder go horizontal or vertical? You know, I don't know. I think it's just your preference. I just happen to do mine vertical on this card. You could totally do it horizontal if you wanted to. I think I have a card, another card that I did. At least I think, where I did the waves the other way. Where is my card? Okay, I had it, and I don't know where it is. I lost it. Oh, here we go. So this one I have the waves going up and down, and this one they go across. So here, let me pull it out of the plastic here. This was another swap that I did. So yeah, so I don't know if it does matter. I mean, I think it's just entirely up to you, whatever you want to do with it, you know? Yeah. I think it's cool either way. So there you go. And here I did that same thing again. This one I didn't put the packing tape on, but I did do the same thing where I used the two colors and I inked it up that way. So there you go. Okay. Back to our card here. I need my sentiment strip. Here's my sentiment strip. I need my sentiment and I need my Summer Splash ink. This one is the Hello Friend sentiment. And we're going to stamp it at the edge here of this piece. And then we can snip that off. And we can snip that off. And then we're going to, whoops, I think I'm going to get a little closer. And then we can flag this. Coming straight down the middle and then in from each edge. Okay. And then we'll add some glue. Yes, exactly. Mesa says, when it comes to art, there are no rules. And I totally agree with you. There's really no right or wrong. And even if you feel like you screwed something up, the thing is, whoever you give the project to, they aren't probably going to notice that you've messed it up, you know, or that you think you've messed it up. So just go with it. Just go with it. I'm going to use glue for this. And since I do have this embossed, I am going to use my liquid glue here. I hope I'm saying your name right, Mesa. If I'm not, please let me know. Okay. There we go. Get that on there. Creative licensing. Oh, I just see I just bent that. What the heck? Okay. So cute. All right. What else do I need to do? I need to do the inside, which I've already done. So I added, here's some more bubbles. Here's some more coral. Here's another sentiment from the mixed labels. So it says, hello, friend, just to let you know they're on my mind. And then I added another strip of the designer series paper here. Oh, good. I'm saying her name correctly. Excuse me. And so now we can add this to the inside of the card. There we go. Get some glue on it. Who knows? Maybe I'll swap this card because I have a lot of cards from my weekly classes that I don't get rid of all of them. I mean, like I make more cards than I have to give away. So I will probably be bringing this to Onstage. So if you see me and you want to swap, catch me quickly because I'll probably have two. And this one has the packing tape on it. So there you go. Okay, so that is card number 2. Let me put some of these things away so that I don't have too much of a mess here. Oh, I got to stamp the back. We're doing that. We're stamping the back. So let me clean this off because I did use Summer Splash, and now I want to use Berry Burst. Where is my Berry Burst? Is it over here? No. Is it over here? No. That's Melon Mambo. What the heck? Oh, here it is. It's like, I know I had it out here. What the heck? Okay. Make sure we're doing it right side up. Stamp that, and I'll sign my name. So you'll get a Barb original, even with my name on the back. There it is. Okay. Card number 2. Put that aside. We'll bring that back in a minute. I'm going to clean off that stamp and my 2 crabs because I think I'm using my crabs again. Yes. Okay. So our third project is going to be based on, as I stated a little earlier. Oh, she says Versamark for the back. Yeah, definitely. You could totally do that. What was I saying? Oh yeah, this is a layout that I did in Stamp Happy Academy for a live in July of 2024. This is what it does. It's kind of a fun fold. But we're going to switch it. We're going to have it go this way instead. Okay. So, but this is one of our layouts. And so I had the sample layout here, and then I made 3 cards using the same layout. And now I'm going to make another one. So yeah, if you're interested in joining Stamp Happy Academy, you should really check it out because we have been doing this. This is our 4th year of Stamp Happy Academy. So there is a ton of content on the website. And when you subscribe, it's a monthly subscription and you have access to literally everything that is there. Okay. So yeah. Cindy likes my purple card. I know this is some of our old designer series paper. But yeah, it's kind of fun. This is Gorgeous Grape. It's one of my favorite purples. Okay, so we are taking that concept and we are turning it into something new. And so let's see here. We have a bunch of stuff. So it takes a 4 1/4 by 11 inch piece of cardstock that is scored at 1 3/4 and 5 1/2. So you'd slide it into your trimmer, scored at 1 3/4, scoot it over, scored at 5 1/2. Okay. And then this is going to come back. So that's pretty simple. Then we have another piece of the same color. So this is also pumpkin pie, and this is 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. Our inside layer is white, 4 by 5 1/4, and I've got my mixed labels sentiment stamped in there already. All right, so then in the kit, you're going to get, is this how it goes? Is it down here? Or is it up here? Yes. Anyways, you're going to get a piece of designer series paper that measures 4 by 4 3/4, and you're going to cut it at 3 1/2. So you're going to end up with a 3 1/2 inch piece and a 1 1/4 inch piece. And then you're also going to get this piece, which is 3 by 4. So now we can go ahead and add our designer series paper to the card. So let's get that. So this piece is going to go right here. This is the larger one. This is the 3 1/2 by 4. That's going to go right there. And then the other piece of this is going to go at the bottom of the white layer. Okay, so that's going to go down here, right to the bottom. There we go. And then we're going to add this designer series paper to our other layer of pumpkin pie. And we should have just a nice 1/8 of an inch or so border all the way around. Okay, so we have those pieces done. You're also going to get a 2-inch circle. This is cut out of Summer Splash. And you're going to get a scrap of Lemon Lime Twist that you're going to cut out our favorite piece, the coral. And then you're going to snip that right down here so that you have 2 pieces. I'm also going to give you one of these. This is, I don't even know what this is called, the tab punch or something. Cheryl, if you're still on here, can you look this up for me and tell me what this punch is called? I should write it on here so I could remember. Whatever it's called, it's some kind of tab. You're going to get a tab punch out of white. And then you're going to get a scrap of Melon Mambo, and you're going to need to get yourself 9 of these adorable little starfish, or embellishment, as we say for this particular class. Okay, so we need to stamp a crab. Where is my scrap of white? I lost it, and we're going to do it exactly the same as we did on the last one in Melon Mambo. So where's my foam mat? Bring that back in here. And where's my crab? I guess I didn't need to clean this off since I'm using the same color. For some reason, I thought I was using a different color, but here we are using the same color. So Melon Mambo once again. Okay. And then our inside layer, we need, again, to stamp it off. And then we're going to do it again, the bottom of the body and the top of the claws. And then we hope that the legs just join us. And yay, it did. And of course, I've already got that done. So here it is. So now I have 2 more that I don't have to stamp. I just have to die cut and then I can use them. I think I have ink on my finger. Yes. Okay. So I'm going to close this. And then I'm going to bring in my Summer Splash. And the last sentiment in the set says, thanks so much. And look how cool this is. It fits perfectly on this label, whatever this is. Keeping Tab Punch. Thank you so much, Cheryl. Cheryl is always a G. She always comes through. G means great person. At least that's what I mean when I say Cheryl's a G. Look at that. How perfect this is. So you can just stamp that right on that. And then we're going to fold it over. Cool, huh? I just found that out today. Okay, Keeping Tab Punch. All right, so we're going to add this to the inside. Get some glue on that. And we'll do this. And something like so. Looks pretty good. Okay. Then we're going to take this piece and we're going to attach it to this little flap right here. Okay. So we're going to set, I want it to be basically centered so that there's the same amount of space up here as there is down here. So I'm just going to add glue to this. That way I can make sure that I don't, get glue where I don't want it. That would cause my card not to open and close properly. So I'm just kind of hovering it over the top to sort of see where I think it looks centered. I feel like maybe just a skosh up. Something like that. Okay. And now we can fold our tab in half. So you want to line it up so that the things at the bottom are together. The bottom edge is what I'm trying to say. Sometimes the words are hard. And then we're going to add it to the top here. So it's like a tab that you can pull open the card. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a little glue to the bottom of this side and the bottom of this side. And then I'm going to kind of pinch it together and I'm going to kind of close the card and then I'm going to add this up there. Okay. So there we go. Now we can add our circle to this and we can add our coral. So one of the pieces of coral is going to kind of go behind that direction. And then the other piece of coral is going to kind of come this direction. Okay. So you can see how they're just going to kind of butt back up together there. So I'm going to go ahead and just add some glue back here to it. If I can get the glue to come out. And again, I don't care if they're kind of waving in the wind a little bit. I think that's fine. I just want to make sure that they don't really go over outside of this little spot here because then they might not fit in the envelope that well. All right, we'll add a little glue to this piece here. And then again, just lay it down where we thought it would look good. Go ahead and add our circle. So something like so. And then we can add our little crab friend to the circle. And I need some more. Where's that piece that had a bunch of edges? Here we go. So we'll do this and this on the claws. I think this one's going to be a little bit too long, so I'm going to snip a tiny bit of that off. And then we'll stick it on here. There we go. Okay, and then I need to get something down in there. What did I do the last time? Did I just use a whole dimensional, or did I use a partial? I don't remember. Good Lord, it was, what, 5 seconds ago? I told you guys, I cannot remember anything anymore. It's terrible. I think it was something like that. Oops. You get out of here. And we'll try that. Okay. Let's press my fingernail into that. It'll help lift off the paper backing. And then we can add our little crab friend here. So fun. And now we get to go crazy adding little, I'm going to get this glue booger off here so that I can add my little dots of glue. So now we can just add starfish all over the place, anywhere we want. So I'm just going to kind of add little dots of glue, like wherever I might want them. I'm going to stick one up here too, just because I think that would be fun. I'm going to stick one here and one here. I'm probably getting too many, but you know, we have 9. So we have plenty to stick on here, anywhere we want. I think this one's going to be my favorite, right up here on this label. Okay, I got to make sure I got them picked up by the right side, because there's definitely a right side and a wrong side when you die cut things. Whoops. Why are you sticking to my finger and not to my paper? There we go. Okay, and then we can open this up, and then we can add a few more in here. So I'm going to add maybe one here, and one here. All right. Stick, silly. And then this one. And another one. So I end up having one left over because, you know, you got to work in 3s or odd numbers. And so we have 5 up there and 3 here. So that's the odds. How cute is that? Look how fun that is. And then it opens up and you could say, you're pretty wonderful. Woohoo! Love how that little tab punch worked out. So now let's go ahead, and I loved somebody's idea. Somebody, I don't remember which one of you said that I should use Versamark. Oh, I saw it in there somewhere. Maybe it was Mary. I don't remember. That's a good idea though. So we're going to do Versamark on this. Then I'm going to have to keep cleaning it off. Okay, here we go. And I got my pumpkin pie marker. And I signed my name. Well, that's not really my signature. My signature is pretty bad. So I decided to print so that it wouldn't scare anybody. And you'd be able to read it. If you get my card at On-Stage, you'll be able to read it. Okay. So that is our class this evening. Definitely check out my heart-shaped class that I have listed in the description of this video. It's going to be amazing, and it uses the heart-shaped bundle from Celebration, and I do have a few extras. If you need one, you can add it to your registration. So I hope you guys liked my cards today. I loved them so much. Remember, you'll get a free kit to make these cards if you order $50 in my store between now and next Wednesday, which I think is the 5th of March. Wow, I can't believe it's March already. And again, I will look forward to seeing whoever I can see at On-Stage. So you guys have a great week, and I will see you again really soon. Actually, I'll see you again next Thursday, same place, same time. Gotcha. Okay, guys. Bye-bye.